So think about all the ways you've been spending your time. You've been shopping, you've been doing some entertaining, and the other stuff like working, running around with the kids.
Right, life stuff.
All that stuff.
Yeah, with all of those demands, we have less time for other things like donating blood and platelets. But need has now hit a critical level at the Red Cross.
Yeah, so she's here to add a little bit of context. Samantha Pollard, thanks
Samantha.
for coming in.
Good to have
see
you here.
So what you're really saying, what does this mean to be at a critical need? I mean, define that for us, and how critical is it?
So right now, our critical need means that blood is coming in as fast as we're giving it out. So the people are donating blood, and we are turning around, testing it, and handing it right over to a hospital.
You don't have pints
Right.
sitting on
we
shelves
don't have
someplace.
full shelves ready to go in case of an emergency. We are handing it out as soon as it's coming in.
We talk about seasonal decline, and this sort of tug on our time is one factor, but you see a few others. What are they?
Yeah, people are just having a good time during the holidays. They're traveling, they're celebrating with their families. Weather is also an issue. When there's severe weather, we don't have our blood mobiles go out because they can't make it out to a
And
lot of
cold and
small
flu
communities.
season, I imagine, because this is, I just saw on Facebook a friend who's like, well, I've got the flu, but I mean, even stuff like that must affect turnout.
Yeah, when people aren't feeling well, we ask them to not give blood because we want to keep in mind who the blood's going to. So we want it to be as healthy as possible.
Okay, people that donate, they want to get out and donate. How do you maximize that donation? What can you do?
Yeah, so we ask that people give platelets or Power Red donation. So a Power.
Okay, I know what platelets
well-
are. Power Red sounds
Power
like a
Red,
football play
yeah, it
around
does.
here.
So we used to call it our double red donation, but that was making people nervous. So we're double.
Yeah.
So now we call it Power Red, and that is taking 2 units of red blood cells only and giving you back your platelets and plasma. So we're only taking a portion of your blood product.
Totally safe.
It is,
and
yes.
Why is that appealing to people?
That's appealing to people because they can give half of the amount throughout the year. So you can normally give blood every 56 days, but if you give Power Reds, you can only give 100 every 112 days. So less donations.
How often can you give platelets?
You can give platelets every 7 days.
What?
Yeah, platelets only have a shelf life of 5 days.
How are platelets used compared to regular blood donation? for
Platelets
example?
are the clotting factor in your blood, so those are used for surgeries and for cancer patients mostly.
Okay, donating in the area here, whether it's Omaha, Council Bluffs, where are the best locations to go? I mean, where should you go to donate?
We have 2 blood donation centers in the Omaha area. We have one at 38th and Dewey, and we have one at our West Omaha location at 132nd and Dodge. Then every day we have blood donation opportunities. If you visit redcrossblood.org and type in your zip code, it'll tell you what's closest to you.
Because you'll set up these blood donation events all across the metro.
Yeah, we have people all over the town, or all over town, who help us host blood drives.
And it's good to make an appointment, right? So that you
Yeah.
know who's coming,
Yes.
and then it's easier too if you're like, well, I'm going to go on my lunch break. Then it's a little bit of a smoother process. But the Rapid Pass is something else that's a time saver, and the Red Cross created that a year.
It's been a little over a year
ago.
now. Yeah.
What does that do for our viewers who haven't given that a shot?
Yeah, so when you give blood, you have to fill out a health history and you have to do a lot of reading that the government requires you to do. So if you do the Rapid Pass online before your donation, you can do all that online, and that'll save you about 25 minutes when you come in.
It jumps you up a little bit. You're not,
Yeah.
because if you need to get in over the lunch hour, you need to speed that up a little bit.
You mentioned cancer patients, folks going through surgery. Who else do we help when we donate blood?
We help, the biggest one that I think a lot of people think of is people who are victims of bad accidents. When they get in a car accident and they lose a lot of blood, that is so common in emergency situations. But yeah, mothers who lose blood during childbirth, people who have blood disorders like anemia and iron deficiencies.
And listen, I'm holding this shirt because, explain to us why
There's a
you
deadline. You can get
We
this shirt,
are
right? But
giving
there's a
this
deadline.
shirt out. Yep, if you come in and give blood or platelets between now and January 8th, you will get this free shirt.
long sleeve
Long
tee.
sleeve, perfect for winter.
And I was going to say perfect for game day when you need a
Yes.
Papa Red to hang out from underneath your hemline.
Yeah.
This works. And it is the Red Cross, so we'll show you some information here, and you see it even right there on the shirt, redcrossblood.org, or call 800 Red Cross, and those 2 permanent donation centers, but then also drives happening all over all the time because need is real.
It is, and it's a critical situation right now, so get in and donate.
Thank you for coming in to share the word, and Happy New Year.
Thank you so
Have a
much.
great New
Thank
Year.
you so